We've almost hit the end of another week. It's April 23rd, and while the headlines keep trying to drag us backwards, we're still here pushing forward. No smoke and mirrors today, just the truth served loud and clear. I'm your host, Elliot Bright, and we've got stories on media crackdowns, trans athletes under fire, global workplace struggles, and one shock over in the UK. Let's roll. First up from Michigan. After being placed on leave when he offered public support for trans athletes, Monroe High's athletic director, Chet Hessen, returns to his job. All of that from a high school transgender athlete who was competing in school sports. What started as a local situation has now turned into a political flashpoint, with critics targeting the student and supporters calling out the harmful spotlight being placed on a young person just trying to participate in school life. Advocates say this is exactly what happens when national culture wars are projected onto individual kids. Next, the Trump-aligned FCC is reportedly setting its sights on LGBTQ+ content on television, raising concerns about potential censorship and regulatory pressure. While details are still developing, critics warn this could open the door to limiting queer representation in media under the guise of policy enforcement. Media watchdogs are already sounding alarms about what this could mean for visibility and free expression. In media accountability news, a New York Times shareholder is making waves after directly confronting the paper's publisher over what they described as biased and harmful coverage of transgender issues. The heated exchange highlights growing frustration, even from within powerful institutions, over how trans stories are framed in mainstream media. It's a reminder that representation isn't just about presence, but about accuracy and respect. Now for international news. In South Korea, many LGBTQ+ workers say they still feel unable to come out on the job due to fear of discrimination, career setbacks, or social backlash. Despite some progress in public attitudes, workplace culture remains deeply conservative, leaving many to weigh authenticity against professional survival. Advocates say real change will require both legal protections and cultural shifts. And finally, over in the UK, we turn to Birmingham. A man has been charged after an inquiry into sex abuse allegations at an LGBTQ+ church. 50-year-old Peter Brooks from Tipton is accused of 2 counts of sexual assault in relation to incidents at Inclusive Gathering Birmingham, known as IGB, between 2021 and 2023. IGB is part of the Birmingham Methodist District. Its website describes the church as a diverse, justice-seeking LGBTQIA+ affirming church for all. West Midlands Police said Brooks had been released on bail and was due to appear before magistrates on May 6th. We'll keep an eye on this one. That's your Gaily News for April 23rd. From a Michigan student caught in a national spotlight to concerns over LGBTQ+ media censorship, internal pushback at one of the country's biggest newspapers, workplace silence in South Korea, and an inappropriate conduct in LGBTQ+ churches, today's stories remind us that visibility, fairness, and accountability are still being fought for on every front. Thank you for tuning in, my beautiful listeners. Stay fierce, stay informed, stay unapologetically you, and keep standing up for what's right. This has been Elliot Bright with the Gaily News. Hit subscribe, share with your chosen family, and I'll be back tomorrow.